5 seconds. I have put you to the inconvenience of coming all the way to Delhi in this season, but I am sure that in view of the importance of the subject we are going to discuss in this conference and the outcome of the results that we expect, you will not regret your having come to the capital. As you are aware, the Government of India have started several schemes for youth welfare. Something has already been achieved within a short time, but a great deal still remains to be done in the field of games and sports. Sports and games have a very important role to play in the building up of a healthy nation, but we cannot say that they are playing that role in our country effectively at all. It is against this background that I have invited you today to consider the steps to be taken to improve the existing state of affairs. I have not put before you any fixed agenda, as I would like you to raise whatever points you may consider specially significant. It will not be possible for the conference to go into details, and we can perhaps leave that to a smaller committee which may be set up to advise the government from time to time on all matters relating to this subject. Here we can usefully confine ourselves to a discussion of the main questions. We must consider the resources, both human and material, at our disposal and examine how they can be used to the best advantage. I have no reason to believe that our human material is in any way inferior to that of any other country, but we must find effective means for its mobilization and training. It is, in my opinion, a question of organization. The greatest need is to have effective and clean organizations which will be free from defects. The sports institutions must command general confidence and respect. They must therefore be not merely good but also appear to be good, so that their leadership is accepted and the largest members come into the fold of sports. We must draw into sports leaders and organizers who are really interested in sports and remove those who simply seek personal advantage. In this connection, I would like to stress another point. While the government should no doubt do all that is in their power to encourage and support sports, the main responsibility must rest with those bodies which are actively engaged in the work so that sports can thrive on the people's effort. A very important part of the problem of organization is the provision of coaching and training facilities. I know that certain coaching schemes were taken up in the past. Unfortunately, they were few and insufficient. It is not enough that some hurried coaching arrangement is made for a particular competitive event. It fails to produce the desired results and places wrong emphasis on competition. What is mainly needed is not only success in competition but the building up of a nation physically fit and filled with the spirit of sportsmanship. Therefore, special coaching should be based on wide playing facilities and training arrangements from the stage of primary school itself. The two principal problems of material resources are those of playgrounds and finances. Here also, it is the duty of the government to give the maximum help possible. But I must again emphasize that we should not rely only on government help. The various sports councils must always find all ways and means of making themselves strong financially by their hard work. In other words, they must try to stand on their own legs and look to the government to supplement their income. I have placed before you some of my own thoughts on the subject. I now invite you to a full and frank exchange of ideas. I expect that before we close our discussions today, we will have not only a clear picture of the problems facing us, but we will also have a reasonably clear plan of tackling those problems. It will not serve any useful purpose to find fault with others in a negative way. We should admit that, in spite of severe drawbacks, many organizations and individuals among you and elsewhere have done valuable service in the cause of games. But at the same time, we must also understand that the total picture at present is far from satisfactory. We must therefore adopt concrete and effective methods to improve the present positions as quickly as possible. As far as I am concerned, I shall listen to you eagerly to find out what proposals you are going to suggest to the government for the improvement of games and sports in the country. I assure you that all your suggestions will receive the fullest and the most earnest consideration of government. I may tell you, I shall do everything possible with your cooperation to give our youth a better deal than they have had so far. Messrs. Premier General Stores, Trunk Road, Guntur. Dear sirs, we have pleasure in sending you a sample packet of our modern soap powder which we have placed on the market. As a result of a long and careful research, this product has been brought into being. We are confident that it will fulfill a long felt need. From the catalog enclosed, you will find that it possesses many special merits which place it ahead of other competitors. It is highly economical. It dissolves readily in water and cleans all kinds of clothes quickly. The use of this new powder will save a lot of labor in rubbing and rinsing. 20 grams of powder mixed in a bucketful of water will work wonders even with a dozen pieces of clothes. A novel feature added to this is that it acts equally well on any type of cloth. Moreover, it gives a longer life to the clothes. We have engaged our representatives in the districts all over the country in order to carry on door to door canvassing of our product. They explain to the consumers the better quality of our soap powder by means of practical demonstration. We have been receiving many inquiries from different parts of the country. This goes to prove that the public at large have recognized the merits of the product. We are therefore confident that its usefulness will easily enable you to find a ready market. The terms of our offer of this unique product are very liberal. It has been priced at a very economical level so as to be within the easy reach of the common man. We offer a 15% discount with 30 days credit on all purchases above 1000 rupees. The goods will be promptly and delivered right at your stores, the freight charges being borne by us. We now request you to consider our offer, keeping in view the favorable terms. We shall be highly obliged if you could send your order as early as possible, and we assure you that the same will receive our immediate and best personal attention. Thanking you, yours faithfully, Calcutta Soap Works.